You've mentioned the contest, we may as well divulge a little bit further on that. How come you came out of retirement for that then? I'm pretty sure on the closing episode of when you left, you were like, that's me, lad, I'm done, I'm not doing any more contests.
Yeah,
I ain't playing this game anymore.
Yeah, well, my contract with Major League Eating's up, actually. It's like a 3-year, and it was always like, to me, it's going to be a 3-year thing.
Yeah.
Because without going into too much detail, I guess I think people think that you do food challenges, restaurants. That's
the same thing.
That's hard. Yeah, they think it's the same, and they think that's harmful. I could do food challenges twice a week for the rest of my life, and it would do me no harm, right? And people might disagree with that, but I know how to do it. If you want to be good at contests, right, you need to specifically train for that and do really nasty shit to your body in order to be good at them, right? Yeah. So I think after 3 years, I did one season, then COVID happened, right? And 2 years later, my contract's up. I just thought, what's the point in signing again? I'm probably not going to be doing this in 3 years because I don't think I have the effort, the hunger,
to train,
to get back to the level I was at the end of 2019. So why bother, right? But then I knew it was going to be in Texas, right? And the contest is starting to happen again now, and I kind of thought, I miss it a little bit, like a bit of competition. So why not just? I don't have to sign renew a contract just yet. I could probably get by on this This could be my last contest, right? Or not, but I'll just go do it because I'm already in Texas, right? Yeah. So it kind of feels a bit like I'll see some of the lads from MLE and whatnot and lasses, and see how I do, And I thought I would use it as a bit of a yardstick. That's what I said to the folks in charge at Major League Eating. I was like, I don't know how well I'm going to do. I'm ranked 11th in the world, which is for me that's amazing, right? Yeah. But I'm not at that performative level now, So I'll turn up to see how well I do. If I get absolutely crushed, I'll just quit and never compete again.
You'll hang up your coat.
But if I do all right, maybe I'll stick around. And now I'm thinking maybe I'll stick around because I did terrible, but I was the 4th highest ranked there and I came 4th.
Fucking on the money then, son.
Yeah, but the thing was as well is like I kind of felt encouraged leaving the contest. Because I won whatever $400, which isn't bad. It was always when I did contests back in 2019, it was always the case that I show up trying to place, right, getting the money spots, which is normally 1 out of 4. This was actually 1 out of 5. The purse was decent, I think winner got $3,000, second place got $1,000 maybe, or $1,500. Third place got maybe 900 or something like that, like 400. Then the next place got 200 or something like that. So decent payout, especially because it was a small contest. It was really small.
I think of how many tubes of preparation H you can get for $400. Do you know what I mean? Straight up your ass, get in.
But I left the contest. I think about half capacity, which kind of encouraged me to think like it was all technique that I lost. Right, I was all over the place. It was like eating fucking shipping rope. Right, it was like they were really hard to eat. It was these like 100-gram sausages. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I just fucked up. Like I would get in a rhythm of doing like say 3 in a minute, which is all right pace, and then I'd get stuck on 1 for a minute, because I couldn't chew through it. So yeah, I left it thinking like maybe I'll resign, maybe I'll just compete again. I don't know. I'll see. But like I filmed that contest for me, so I could look back at the footage,
like training footage.
Yeah, kind of like that. But and to test out the new GoPro and the new DJI action camera I got. Which overheated, so the test failed. But that won't go up on the channel because to me, I think two things, right? One, it takes a lot of the fun out of doing a contest if you film it because you
concentrate on that shit.
And somebody's gonna knock your camera off. So I think if I do contests in future, I won't film it because they make bad. I don't think they make good videos either. Yeah, because if you came with me, right? If you had a crew, let's say it's you and George, or get Mike or whatever. Yeah. Rest in peace, Mike. I've got you shooting from the VIP area in the crowd on a camera. That'll be good, right? Yeah. But if it's an action camera, what can you do? You can crop in and you can do a bit of like motion blur. Yeah, you can't really.
I think you can make a pretty dynamic video if you. I would say still use an action camera and worry like use it or not. But if you get shots from the crowd, shots of reaction, I think you could make a pretty cool video. But I understand like why that one you wouldn't have.
I thought about it, but then I just thought I don't think people like it.
There's so many. As a creator, there's such a danger of not being present in what you're actually doing, and for that you need to be super present because you might die and you want to enjoy it. And if you're fucking thinking about is that camera rolling? Is that camera rolling? Oh shit, it's got a bit bright. You know what it's gone to overexpose that short audio might be. It ruins everything, doesn't it? Don't you think,
that was like the thing at Poutine as well, which is my favorite contest from 2019. Is like I spent 30 seconds, which is if you're doing a 10-minute contest,
it's
that's a big chunk of time. Mm-hmm. getting, because the owner of Smokes Poutinery, who kind of sponsor the contest, on stage, and he knocked my camera off, right? Which is not his fault. Like, I wasn't mad about it. I could have just left it, but I wanted that video, right?
Yeah.
So I spent 30 seconds picking the camera up off the foot, putting it back on the table. Well, he picked it up for me. I had to then reset it, which costs you time and stuff. But I'm there for the content. But I'm thinking now I'm going to move. If I keep doing contests, I'm just going to be there to meet people in the crowd in a controlled environment, you know, and just see if I can do well.
That's good, man. Except like you don't need to go on the channel, and like it goes back to that. You want to be present, you want to enjoy it. So yeah, fair play. I get that. Totally get it. So did we say where you placed? Yeah, you said fourth.
Yeah, I got fourth. Yeah, field was like 10. So I did all right. I mean, there was 3 of the top 5 eaters in the world there, so I was always going to come.
Who are they?
So a guy called Jeff Esper, who looks a bit like like a ripped Tony Shalhoub from Monk. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but he's a really nice guy. But he's like ranked 2nd in the world. But for me, he's arguably the best. A lot of people, they're not going to know him. Like, he's not a household name. But Jeff Esper, he came first. He did like 40, I think. Then Mickey Sudo, who always wins the women's Nathans every year because they separate Nathans, men and women.
Right, okay.
She came second. I think she did like maybe high 30s or something. I can't remember. Yeah, it was. They weren't like hot dogs. They were full fucking like Texas smoked sausages.
And how long was it? Sorry, how long did you? 10 minutes.
10-minute contest.
Shit,
yeah. Right. And then a guy called Nick Wary, I think he's ranked 5th in the world. He came 3rd. Right. Who actually he's like married to Mickey Sudo, like a little bit of Major League Eating, inside romance. So I knew I would lose to all 3 of those. I would have lost to all 3 of those back in 2019 when I was good, or half decent. And then I came 4th, but I was a ways behind. I think Nick did maybe 35, and I did 25, I think.
Wow.
So like it was a way different, but it was all, like I said, it was all technique, and it was like what I should have done to prepare for that contest was nothing to do with capacity. I should have just been chewing gum like all day, like chewing sticks of gum, because it was just it was really
just get your jaw going and get you warmed up.
Because it's like they were normally with the sausage, right? If you ever see me do like a full English breakfast, you'll see me kind of pop the sausage, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You smash it like that, and then you push it down. There was just no give to them. You know what I mean? It was like eating solid meat. There were beef. I think there were beef hot dogs or beef sausages in natural casing. So I was like, I'd do 3 in a minute, and then you pick one, and I'd be like, I couldn't get through it. So, but yeah, it was a fun day, and it was actually fun fact that I learned while I was out there. I don't really follow celebrity culture or anything at all, right? But one of my mates, for some reason, he's addicted to that Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps watching all the coverage. It's mad to me that they even have court coverage publicly available. But anyway, that was Amber Heard's hometown.
Oh, really?
Maine, Texas. I was calling it like manor, as in, like what Danny Dyer would call a house.
Yeah.
But apparently it's pronounced Maine.
And that's where she's from originally?
And she's from there, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that, but he told that was a stat that he told me, yeah.
I just assume that everybody's LA city slickers that are Hollywood actors or actresses. So.
I suppose they're all born in, they're not all born in LA, are they?
Of course not, no.
LA's a shithole anyway. Not to offend anyone from LA.
You know, what a wild thing is that the culture that we've created from this podcast. So 2 things happened when you put them photos up on your Instagram, right? I saw the photos and pissed myself. Oh, you sent them to us initially. You sent them initially, didn't you, to us in his group chat. But I saw them and I thought, I'm going to trash this fucker. So I trashed you. I can't remember what I put something about you being absolutely tiny and called you a
yeah, because I sent you photographs proving that I am average size because I was the tallest. Who was the tallest person on that stage, George?
Not you.
Get the fuck out of town,
We'll get the pictures. We'll upload the pictures on screen.
They were all like bent at the knees.
Yeah,
including me. We're all.
No, you were stood bolt upright. There were a lady next to you bent over, and you were like, "Told you, lads." And then you had a picture with a few little people in the crowd, and like, "Look, I'm massive." And
I'm not saying I'm big. I'm saying I'm average size. You can tell, but if anyone's seen these pictures on Instagram, you can tell that I'm 5'10" ish.
Looked right. We're going to overlay these pictures, but look at the lady that stood next to Adam. Who's
Mickey Sudo's not
clean
small.
Over.
She's not small.
She's like reaching down. Anyway, so I saw these pictures come up, and I was like, I'm going to trash him. So I trashed you, called you a sausage gobbler. And I looked at my notifications.
That's not trashing me.
I looked at my notifications and somebody would comment and say, Josh Gudgeon, insert comment here about being tight, and I'd already done it.
It's like a self-perpetuating joke now, isn't it?
I love it.
I get the feeling that now when people meet me in the street, they're going to be like,
probably disappointed.
you're actually regular size. I thought you were going to be little.
It's good. I'm doing it for you. Like, I'm helping you because people are going to be surprised when they meet you. That's all it is.
Did you see George had commented saying, what did he say? He said something like, he loves the sausage, this lad, or something. And I replied saying, so does your mum. Which, because George and I know each other. And a couple of people commented like, this is so rude. Oh, Beard, I didn't realise you were like this.
Didn't realise you were a prick, Beard. So does your mum. Classic schoolboy joke.
I did think after I said it, I was like, shit, I hope George has a mum.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
I actually don't.
No? Yeah, you do. Shut up. Can I have some more coffee, boss?
I don't think it was running out.
Is there
some dregs in there?
Yeah, give me the dregs.
So I'm loving that it's like a self-perpetuating joke now. That's all that's left, mate. Yeah. That people are expecting me to piss at you.
Yeah.
But I did expect to retort, and then you were going to give us the old ratio of likes again, because we've done this back and forth, and obviously it's home team, innit?
I think I was yeah, man. It's been when you get back from that was when I got back from the trip, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not getting the violin out, but it's exhausting, right? So when I get back, I'm tired, right? And I'm done with social media and I'm done with looking at screens, basically.
Yeah, I get that. So you let me have it. You let me have that one. I'll take a little W there.
Yeah.